Okay, I just got done watching Monday Night Raw, February 28th of 2011, and overall, this was a. I don't think there was a single match on this card. I think there were like two matches on this card, uh, which isn't a bad thing at all because the whole goal is to promote WrestleMania, and I think this Raw did a very good job of promoting WrestleMania. The show kicks off with Triple H uh, saying the same typical shit that he always says. You ever notice with a Triple H promo is always 20 minutes, and at the end of the promo, nothing is said, like nothing that we've never. I have a big problem with this. And then Sheamus comes down, random as hell. I mean, it wasn't completely random, but it was random that he just would go in the ring after he put Triple H out. And then Triple H like kicks him in the stomach, and then beats the hell out of him and pedigrees him through a table. To me, I mean, I understand why it was done, but I don't think this accomplished anything. I mean, first off, not to mention that, then Sheamus has a match with Evan Bourne and gets beaten like 13 seconds or 14 seconds or whatever. So I don't know what Sheamus did to piss people off, but it's he got, as much as I really hate to use this word, but he got fucking buried tonight. Woo, did he get buried? Basically, he shows up, gets killed by, gets pretty much squashed by Triple H, and then Evan Bourne gets a pinfall victory over him. I don't understand it. I don't know why Evan Bourne was injured to begin with, so I don't know if Sheamus put him out too. That if Sheamus put him out too, I mean this is kind of like this was coming to Sheamus, but I mean let's face it, the last couple of weeks Sheamus has been just jobbing left and right. It seems like job to Orton. I'm pretty sure he lost to Mark Henry the previous week, and then losing to Evan Bourne, a guy who is a two-time former world champion. In my eyes, I think he should be elevated to the main event status. He's definitely over enough in my eyes, and the mistreatment of Sheamus makes me wonder if he's even gonna have a match at Mania, if they're gonna leave him off the card. So that's taken care of. We had some John Cena Miz thing. This is not in order. I'm just trying to. I don't take notes or anything. We had this John Cena Miz thing, and Cena comes out. You know, last week he cut that rap on The Rock, and I thought it was very good. I thought Cena went to that character, a thugonomic character, and delivered a very good message back, or relayed the message back to The Rock. My only problem with it is he comes out the very next week ignoring the whole Rock thing. Completely disregards that, yeah, you just called out The Rock, and they advertised that The Rock was going to make a response later on that night. So why doesn't Cena acknowledge it? That's the one thing I don't understand. I mean, do the fans think we're stupid? Why is he doing the same boring jokes that he did against calling Miz and Alex Riley gay? It was just stupid. I thought it was just utterly retarded. And because if you look at it like this, The Miz, Alex Riley, and John Cena are in the ring, right? And then you have Cena cutting his stupid jokes. And the week before, he was so good. So, I mean, at least he should have came out and cut a rap on The Miz. You know, because when he cut that rap last week, did you notice how the fans were just really, really into it? I noticed it. I thought, wow, this is crazy. Then we had some, and then they said if The Miz, Alex Riley, and Cena are going to be in the match, and if Alex Riley wins the match, then John Cena has to say, The Miz is awesome. And if The Miz, or John Cena wins the match, Alex Riley is fired from The Miz. does anybody care about this? Seems kind of like a pointless main event. Then you had, they announced that it was going to be Randy Orton versus CM Punk. And the entire world knew that was going to happen anyway, so there was no reason, whatever. We knew it was going to happen, so no surprise. And then I guess over the next few weeks, he's going to be facing members of Nexus. And if he defeats those members of Nexus, they're banned from ringside. What? This is stupid. Who cares? So what? Okay. WrestleMania is always one of those, it's like the ending of feuds, and sometimes it starts other feuds. It ends the chapter of the year. The wrestling calendar year, in my mind, ends at WrestleMania. Backlash is always the start of it. Whatever. Here's my problem with it. Remember back at WrestleMania 19 when it was Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar? And Team Angle, I think it was Team Angle. Or no. Well, whatever. The point is, Angle and Lesnar wrestled with no outside interference. Because it was like the ending of feuds. I figured that CM Punk would go out there and fight Orton on his own anyways. Like, he wouldn't need Nexus to defeat Orton in his mind. So why in the world does he care if Nexus... It seems pointless. And what does Punk get to do? Who's he going to wrestle the next few weeks? They're probably going to do Punk and The Miz versus Cena and Orton down the line. I'm calling that. That'll probably happen the next couple of weeks. Probably the night before or the Raw before Mania. So, there you go. And then you have some Diva Battle Royal. I'm not even going to talk about it because no one really freaking cares about it. To be honest, I think it's going to be Eve Torres versus Brie Bella or whatever. Who cares? Women's wrestling has sucked for years and still sucks. Then Michael Cole makes this statement that he's going to wrestle the King at Mania. Now, I heard Michael Cole was getting training in the ring anyways, which was thinking, oh great, he's going to actually wrestle at Mania. And here's what I thought they were going to do. I thought they were going to make it a tag match. Have Miz, or Alex Riley and Michael Cole versus the King and his mystery partner. And they'd have a build-up of who that guy was going to be. And then Mania hits, and then here comes the match. Alex Riley and Michael Cole come out. They're pumped, pretty much saying who cares. They're anticipating pretty much no one, because no one wants to tag with the King. And then the King comes down, and then JR's music hits. Now, granted, no one wants to see JR in the ring, and JR probably wouldn't do anything. But imagine the response that would get. That's what I thought they were gonna do, but it looks like they're just gonna do Michael Cole versus the King, and kind of a grudge match in my mind, and then probably random ass Jack Swagger is gonna be training Michael Cole. Where the hell did this guy come from? Is he on SmackDown? And let alone, does Michael Cole and Jack Swagger have some kind of relationship? I don't get it. Wouldn't it make more sense if it was like The Miz, even though The Miz had his own little thing going? But say, what if it was like someone that Michael Cole has known for a long time? What if it was JBL? That would have been a great time to bring him down, JBL, because they were announcing partners over on SmackDown. And then Michael Cole could have said, here's a guy who has done more than you in your entire career, and he's even a better announcer than you. That would have been perfect. But no, they did this stupid Jack Swagger thing, which I guess he's got nothing else going on, so why not be at ringside? Shouldn't he be in a fucking match at Mania, since everyone says he's self-proclaimed a great wrestler? I've yet to see it. All I've seen him do is the same old, like the same crap that everyone else does. Plus, he is pretty much they're cloning Kurt Angle because they lost him in '06 and they haven't replaced him since. They're trying to find someone to get that Kurt Angle role. That's not going to happen. So you're going to have Michael Cole versus the King. And it's going to be entertaining. No doubt about it. They'll probably not even fight, in my mind. I don't think they're actually going to have an actual match. And the special guest referee, it'll probably end up being JR, in my mind. Just so he can embarrass the King in front of JR or something. And then JR screws him and shit. And then Michael Cole gets axed from the Raw team. Or the King gets axed from the Raw. I don't know. Who cares? Anyways, what they should... I'm already donated way too much time on this aspect. Then The Rock does another promo. And this was almost better than his first one, in my opinion, even though he was at home. And the fans weren't really digging it at first, but then as soon as he got serious, and The Rock stopped using... Because you know how The Rock always refers to himself in third person. The Rock this, The Rock that. He was using personal pronouns like I and me and we, personal pronouns. He never says I. He never says me. He always says The Rock. And he was using... at first I thought he just kind of forgot the Rock character, but who am I? And he said he talked about the whole Cena thing. And then he said one of probably the best lines, and I'm probably going to be using this a lot at work, is he called John Cena a yabba dabba bitch. And The Rock has been gone for 7 years, right? And he has some of the best, I hate to call them catchphrases, but they are. It doesn't matter what you're doing. I love using that as many times as I can get. Know your role, shut your mouth. And now he says, he reinvents himself again and says, yabba dabba bitch. It was awesome. So that was Monday Night Raw. Now I got a couple minutes left, and basically what I want to say is I've made videos for the last pretty much one a week, pretty much right after Raw. And I've noticed my last video I made a response to the Wrestle Gurus, and for some strange reason I don't think it worked. I don't think they got the response, because I looked on their video and my video's not down there. Maybe they declined it, I don't know. Basically, I'm kind of wondering what happened with that. And I only got 9 views on it, which means that's my fault. I probably fucked up on the whole response shit. Next thing is, that's pretty much all I have to say. Basically, I'm not getting any views here. I got a lot of views on that Rock video I made. That was 127 views, but I'm pretty sure that's because people were searching for The Rock return, and for some strange reason my fucking video showed up. And they're like, what the fuck is this? And they X'd out because I had no comments on it. So, if you're watching this, leave a comment or something, just so I know that people are actually watching what I'm putting out here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna kind of stop. I'll take a big break again, like I did last time. Mad Dog 2001. I'm out.